How did football transform from a simple pastime played in village streets to the global phenomenon we know today? From ancient leather balls to billion-dollar stadiums, the history of football is a fascinating journey through time. Sit back and let me take you on a whirlwind ride across centuries, continents, and legendary moments that shaped the world's favorite sport. Our story begins over 2,000 years ago in ancient China. Back then, villagers created a ball made of leather, feathers, and hair, which they kicked between bamboo posts. This early version of football, called Kyuju, was simple: no offside rules, no red cards, just raw, unadulterated fun. Kyuju's influence spread far and wide, even making its way to medieval Europe, where variations of the game were played for centuries. Fast forward to October 26, 1863, when the English Football Association was founded. This was the day football as we know it was born. The FA laid down the first official rulebook, banning hand usage, outlawing violent play, and introducing the precursor to the offside rule. This new set of rules standardized the game and allowed it to grow beyond English borders, aided by the British Empire's global reach. In 1904, FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, was established to oversee the international growth of football. Around the same time, clubs like Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Barcelona began to take root, forming the backbone of the sport we cherish today. By 1930, football had grown into a worldwide phenomenon, culminating in the first ever FIFA World Cup held in Uruguay. Nations competed for glory, and football officially became a unifying force across cultures. However, this golden era came to a screeching halt in 1939 as World War II forced football into its darkest days. Competitions were cancelled, and players traded their kits for military uniforms. In 1955, a young Brazilian named Pele emerged to change the sport forever. At just 15 years old, he debuted for Santos, and by 17, he had led Brazil to a World Cup victory, becoming the youngest player to achieve this feat. Pele's brilliance not only won trophies, but it also transformed footballers into global icons. With 1,281 career goals, though many were in unofficial matches, Pele set a standard that few could match. Meanwhile, in Europe, the European Cup, now the Champions League, was introduced in 1955, giving clubs a platform to showcase their talents on the grandest stage. Early dominance by Real Madrid, led by legends like Alfredo Di Stefano, set the tone for future football dynasties. In the late 60s and 70s, the game evolved further with Johan Cruyff's total football philosophy. This style emphasized dynamic positions, high pressing, and intricate passing, a style still influential today. At the same time, players like George Best brought a touch of glamour to football, blending rock-star charisma with dazzling skills on the pitch. No story of football is complete without Diego Maradona, the Argentine genius who took the 1986 World Cup by storm. Known for his incredible skill and infamous hand of God goal against England, Maradona became a cultural and footballing icon. His time at Napoli elevated the club to unprecedented success, but his career was marred by controversies, including bans for substance abuse. The 90s saw significant changes in football's structure. The English top division was rebranded as the Premier League, focusing on commercialization and TV rights, which brought unprecedented wealth to the game. Iconic managers like Sir Alex Ferguson and players like Zinedine Zidane and Ronaldo Nazario defined this era, delivering unforgettable moments. The early 2000s ushered in the era of the Galacticos at Real Madrid, where superstars like David Beckham, Zidane, and Ronaldo showcased football's growing commercial appeal. Meanwhile, underdogs like Jose Mourinho's Porto proved that brilliance on the pitch could still triumph over financial might. From 2008 onwards, players would dominate football like never before: Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, the diminutive Argentine magician, redefined what was possible on the pitch with his vision, dribbling, and goal-scoring prowess. Ronaldo, the Portuguese powerhouse, combined athleticism and determination to become a goal machine. Their rivalry, spanning over a decade, saw them break countless records and win multiple Ballon d'Ors, Champions Leagues, and league titles, dividing fans and elevating football to new heights. Today, football is a global industry worth billions, with leagues like the Premier League and players like Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland leading the way. Innovations like VAR video assistant referee have changed the way the game is officiated, sparking debates about its impact on the sport. Despite its growth, football faces challenges, from financial inequalities between clubs to controversies around hosting tournaments. Yet, its unifying power remains unmatched, bringing people together regardless of background or beliefs. From leather balls in ancient China to glittering stadiums and global superstars, the history of football is a testament to its universal appeal. It's more than just a game. It's a story of innovation, resilience, and the human spirit. As the beautiful game continues to evolve, one thing remains certain: football will always have the power to captivate hearts and unite the world.